Hi everybody, Joe Thompson with you here from the NBC 24 Weather Center. We had absolutely gorgeous weather for our Wednesday afternoon once we got all of that thick patchy fog to burn off, and it was very thick. It's had several school delays and very reduced visibilities, and unfortunately we're likely going to see a similar scenario as we go through our Wednesday night and into our Thursday morning. Let's show you the setup here across the Great Lakes, and there's really not all that much going on. There was a storm system that made its way through portions of the Ohio Valley down towards Kentucky, West Virginia, brought some rain extending over into the Washington, D.C. area, but we really didn't see too many impacts from that. It's relatively quiet here across the Great Lakes. Once that fog burned off, well, skies were pretty clear. Lots of sunshine as we went through our Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures climbing up into the low 50s. In fact, Toledo Express cracked 50 degrees for the first time since Christmas Eve. So this was the warmest day we've had so far in 2015. Still underneath the influence of high pressure, so we are expecting calm conditions again as we go into our Wednesday night. But again, because of that and the melting snow out there leads to a lot of moisture in the very low levels of the atmosphere, and as we cool things off, we're likely to see that fog develop once again. So do watch out for some reduced visibilities. The fog likely to be quite thick. Visibility is down to a mile or less, could even be a quarter mile or less in some locations. Temperature is also expected to drop below freezing, so you may need those scrapers when you head out the door Thursday morning, as there could be some frost on the windshield, as lows will be in the upper 20s. Once that fog burns off, and I do expect it to burn off pretty quickly on Thursday morning because there will be some drier air moving in. The sun shines back out in full force as we go through the day on Thursday. The temperatures, though, are going to be highly variable. The winds are going to be out of the east-northeast, not particularly strong, but if you live near the lake shore, places like Sandusky, Port Clinton, Marblehead, maybe even Oak Harbor in Oregon, it is going to be colder. We're talking probably temperatures only topping out in the upper 30s for a high temperature right along the lakeshore. As you get inshore, though, it will be a little bit better. I think here in the Toledo metro area, we should be getting up into the mid 40s for a high temperature. In places west of I-75, since you're farther away from the lake, you'll be seeing a lot less influence from that lake breeze, so you can probably expect high temperatures up around 50 degrees. So that would include places like Van Wert, Paulding, and Defiance. So there's likely going to be a high variability in temperatures across the region for our Thursday. But otherwise, once that fog burns off, should still be a decent day. That's your forecast. I'll have your full, complete, extended forecast on NBC 24 News tonight at 5, 6, and 11 p.m. And of course, you can find us anytime at NBC24.com.